Today's landlord repair is fixing a mobile home roof. Just had some wind last night, a big old tall limb, I think must have been 50 foot tall, I don't know. So you can see where it snapped out of the tree. It landed right across the trailer, and I'll go show you the other side over here. It actually extended. The limb was like 20 foot past this side. That's how large it was. So I came by yesterday and got it all cut up. And once I cut it up, I was on the roof, and I noticed now I got a big hole in the roof. Well, not real big, but big enough to cause a lot of trouble. So now I'm going to get up there, clean off the debris, and see what kind of tools I need to patch roof. That's something I've never done before, but as a landlord, I guess I'm going to do it myself. I'll figure it out. So I made it to the roof. I cleaned all the debris off. Looks pretty good except for this big hole. Got a good size hole here. I got to try to get that fixed up, and it's kind of pulled the seam apart where they fold these over. So I got to try to beat that down, screw it down, and put some really good sealer back on it. But it's too cold today. It's only in the 30s. The product I got to seal this with needs a little bit warmer temperatures, so I'll be back in about 2 days. It's going to warm up before the rain gets here, and I'll come up with a patch some way and get this took care of. There she is. Alright, so here we are up on the roof today, trying to get it fixed before the rain gets here. Got this nice big hole to try to get patched up. It's pulled the seam open here, so I'm going to try to tuck it back in there and get some screws on it. Got me some good putty somewhere in here. Here it is. Got this good stuff to say it's good up for an inch hole. And I got me some adhesive to run down that joint. Yeah, there, my caulk gun. So then I made me a patch. Where'd my patch go? Here it is. Ain't that a work of art? Piece of galvanized metal. I'm gonna screw that down and seal it up real good. And hopefully that'll, this dude won't leak no more. So let's get started. See how it goes. I pulled my metal back out of the hole, and I put me some fresh insulation down in there. So I'm gonna kind of tuck this back in there and fill it full of this good putty. That new insulation will keep it from draining out. It'll hold it in there. And I'll run me some screws down that seam. And let's just keep trying. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out as I go. Well, making some progress. I got that, put that patch, and that may be enough, but I'm gonna go a little bit further. This is really good stuff here. Elastic crack sealer and repair. So now I'm going to put this on top of it, screw it down, and then put another layer on it, and then I'll put this same stuff all along this seam. So hopefully this thing will not ever leak in the future. I just sealed this thing earlier this year, so everything, all the rest of the roof should be in good shape. If I mentioned this part, I don't think I did. This is butyl tape. This is what you usually put around windows and stuff, and it always kind of stays pliable. So that should work pretty well. That way I can run my screws around through here and get a good seal all around this rough surface. So that's my thinking anyways. Alright, see the pretty ring of bolts? Looks pretty solid. So now I'll put me some more sealer all the way around this. And we'll see how it does. It's going to rain tomorrow, so there you go. Just like spreading icing on a cake. Got it all patched up good and really thick. So when the rain hits tomorrow, we'll see how it holds. I think it will.